Carlos Alcaraz asked if world number one ranking is on his mind with Jannik Sinner banned. Top spot in the ADP rankings remains up for grabs with world number one Jannik Sinner currently banned, but Carlos Alcaraz is determined not to be distracted by talk about a return to the top. Sinner has been the world number one since June last year, as he replaced the legendary Novak Djokovic at the top, and he has a healthy lead over his closest rivals. The Italian is on 11,330 points in the live rankings, with Alexander Zverev second on 7,945 and Alcaraz third with 6,710. But Sinner, of course, is currently serving a 3-month ban following his 2 failed drug tests in March 2024, and he will only return to action on May 4th with his first tournament, the Italian Open, giving Zverev and Alcaraz a chance to make up ground and surpass him. Zverev, though, lost early in Indian Wells, while Alcaraz has reached the quarterfinal, and if the Spaniard goes on to defend his title in California, he will move to 7,510 points. Sinner will drop another 1,400 points after Indian Wells, which will put him on 9,930, while Alcaraz is defending only 200 points in Miami and another 200 at the Madrid Open. Effectively, he will need to make up 2,580 points if he wins the Indian Wells title. While difficult, it is not mathematically impossible, as there are 3 ADP Masters 1000 events in the next few weeks, with the Miami Open followed by the Monte Carlo Masters and the Madrid Open. There are 1,000 points are on offer for the winner at each of those events, while Alcaraz is also scheduled to play at the Barcelona Open with 500 points up for grabs, so he can get a maximum of 3,500 points. Asked if the number one ranking is on his mind, Alcaraz replied, "I'm not thinking really much about recovering the number one in 2 or 3 months. I mean, that could make me feel extra pressure with that. So, as I said, I'm just focused on every day and every tournament, because if I'm doing the right things, if I'm just focused on every day and the things I have to improve, the result is going to be there, and then the number one is going to come after. Just right now, I'm focused on this tournament, Indian Wells, and I want to still play good tennis. Hopefully make the final or lift the trophy. That's my goal here. I'm just feeling better and better, and then after here, I will think about Miami and then the tournament next. So if I'm doing as I say, if I'm just playing better and better in every match and every tournaments, the results is going to be good, is going to be for my side, I guess, and then the ranking is going to be much better." Sinner is currently in his 40th consecutive week at number one in the ADP rankings, putting him joint 15th in the all-time list for weeks at the top. Alcaraz, meanwhile, has spent 36 weeks at number one, but he last topped the rankings in September 2023.